Okay, action. What's up guys, Daraja here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been quite some time, I know, but last year I tried to get this Olympia prep series started, and with wedding planning, I did get married last year, and then prepping, also working my actual full-time job, which is not social media, it is coaching. It was just a lot. So I'm actually really excited this season because I found a buddy to help me out. So I'm excited to get some really awesome content out for you guys. But my last name is now Daraja White and Wire. I am a married woman, and I am now top 4 Bikini Olympia. I placed 4th in my last Olympia. So excited to keep climbing. Today, we're gonna get things kicked back off with a glute day. So I have 2 pretty intense glute days a week, and then I have 1 touch-up day, but we're still trying to work on baking these cakes because the judges want a little bit more from me. So this one we're gonna do a nice heavy glute day, 5 sets of 5 pause reps, which doesn't sound all that hard, but you're gonna kind of see it's not that easy. And then we're gonna throw in some accessory movements, and we're gonna kind of walk through this workout here. So let's get it.
If I call her, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that doing. Then she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah, yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah, yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going? And you should know that we on this forever. You don't know me well, just ask again. And you should know that I'm with all the why don't you sit down and just watch?
All right guys, so we're gonna start with a warm-up. One of my biggest tips with getting more out of your workout, getting a better pump, not risking injury, is getting a good warm-up in. And yes, there is a big difference between like dynamic stretching, which you should do before training, and static stretching, which we'll do as a cool down. One gets you ready for work, one gets you cooled down, so we're gonna get warmed up. Got some 90-90 or shin boxes here. Keeping my hips from popping up like this, feeling that stretch through the front of my thighs. And breathing. I know that sounds weird in the camera, but okay. So I'll usually do that like 8 times on each side. And then I'll switch to a nice deep squat. Make sure I'm not popping my heels up off the floor. My ankle flexion kind of sucks, if I'm being honest. Super important for the hips too. Getting these hands all the way up here, you'll feel a stretch through that, all while keeping my knees externally rotated. And then we're gonna alternate sides. Not just getting the joints warm, or the muscles warm, but the joints warm too. We're gonna do some monster walks. And really feel the outside of that glute. It does feel a bit different in hip flexion versus hip extension. I like to have a little push back. Gets way more glutes that way. Not overarching either. Right. Okay. Last one, we're gonna do some single leg hip thrust. I like doing unilateral stuff because it helps kind of get, I think, a more even, balanced glute activation. My right side is a bit stronger than my left, so I like to start with my left side.
Forever, you don't know me well, just ask again. And you should know that I'm with all the why you sit down and just watch the film. And you should know that Khan got a bottle of Don feeling like Julio.
I do close my eyes, like to focus, concentrate.
It's all in the pen. I hit it once, I'ma hit it again. She with me, you know she a 10. She a Barbie, you know I'm a Ken.
I can really feel it. Okay.
Never was them. Back in my bag, you know it's a gem. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets. Just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it.
All right, it's time to work.
If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that doing. Then she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole. I'm
kind of pissed because I can't find my ankle straps right now, the cuffs. So we're gonna improvise and use just a regular triangle attachment. I do like to wear my belt for these. I just like the reminder to keep everything tucked in and away, not necessarily to brace that against it like you would for compound movements. Make sure I got a good warm-up weight. This isn't my typical gym I train at. So when I'm using different machines, different cables, and this goes for anytime you're at a new gym, but you can just try the machine out with very minimal weight or no weight at all, and you'll get a good feel for where you're at, just because every machine pretty much is just gonna feel a little different. Again, I like to start with my left side, because she's the weaker side. And notice I like to step over the cable, and my foot externally rotates at the top for some abduction. If you do more like this, you'll get more glute max. I like these for the glute med. That upper outer glute to knock out 3 sets of 12. Another good trick or tip to any good workout is making really lightweight feel really heavy. Okay. So this is my first time using this machine in a while. So we're doing 5x5, so very low reps because we're gonna really push the weight. I think the most I ever got on this was, or hit thrust in general, I think it was like 325 for 5, so I know what I can get, but again, this machine's gonna feel a little bit different, so let's warm up.
She slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that doing. Then she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole. I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa.
I like it.
Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah, yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah, yeah. I'm back in that.
Yeah.
Hey, where you going? Hey.
That feels good. All right. How do we want to go about this? Believe it or not, I actually, camera or not, talk to myself a lot when I'm going through these, because sometimes you need a little pep talk, and I train by myself a lot, so it's just me and me. Just because I didn't update on the timeline here. We are 12 weeks post-Olympia, so 3 months post-show. Here we are, okay, caked up, like we're supposed to be. But I think what I miss the most in prep is getting a chance to really push heavy weight. Like, you just get to a point in prep, even if you are eating a good amount of food, if you're stage lean, if your gym performance suffers, it is what it is. So I've been really enjoying getting back in here and just freaking grinding. It feels so good. And we like to dance.
They loving the drip, they think I'm a force, they gotta move cautious. Back in my duffel, I'm working a double like I'm in the office. Tell them to watch it, now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that doing. Then she took that thing.
We just walk it off, guys.
Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in the bag again.
Walk it off.
Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again.
Damn. Someone didn't bother to re-whack their weights, guys. Don't be that guy. Put your weights back. Really rest again.
I'm dunking on him, just lower the rim. Free my it's all in a pen.
Retard.
Hit it again. She with me, you know she a 10. She a Barbie, you know I'm a Ken. Rolling some dope, sipping some gin.
5.
It's always been nuts, never was them. Back in my bag, you know it's a gym. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that doing. Then she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah, yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah, yeah. I'm back in that. Hey. Where you going? Hey.
Let's go. We're just gonna let that sit. We're just gonna walk it off, man.
Back in that, back in that.
All right. This I'm dead. I feel like this could be like a slow-mo part of the video and just play this song and it's just like getting all cinematic.
Me on Facebook, no, I ain't adding
Oh.
positions I had her in. From the back that was splattering. Calling her friend.
My pony's tired.
Let's make it a gathering. I said, baby, nah, I'm matic now.
A little slower getting up on that one.
I just be cashing in her buns, just like a wedding, I'm crashing in.
Okay. The hard part is done. I don't have any more blood in my brain now. We're gonna finish off with some seated abductions. And we're gonna call it a day. I also just realized I forgot to put my seatbelt on, guys. Oh my god. I feel like you've been to a gym before, DARAJA. Oh, but with these though, I do like doing them at different angles because you get a slightly different feel. Sitting more upright, it's a different leverage than if you sit back. It's actually a little bit harder. So we go up a little bit. I feel like it gets more glute max. Glute med, you get sitting here, you'll feel the very top of your glute a little bit more versus if you sit up. Yeah, that's way more glute max. At least that's how it feels to me. Some might be listening to this and think that sounds stupid, but here we are. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that doing. Then she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah, yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. I don't know. It hurts.
Yeah, yeah. I'm back in that.
Okay.
Where you going? Hey.
We're gonna waddle it off. You guys see me on stage and I'm so graceful. I'm like the swan, but real life is not nearly as glamorous. Can't forget safety first.
Talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that doing. Then she took that thing off.
Oh man.
Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it.
Just because it hurts doesn't mean to stop, guys. Okay, and I actually think I told you guys the opposite. So if you sit back more, it's more glute max. If you sit up more, it's more glute med, upper outer glute. So I'm gonna blame my massive glute pump on the fact that I can't think. straight, but I don't know, maybe you feel something different, but that's a wrap for glutes today. I survived. But yeah. All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that. Honestly, it was really fun bringing you guys along, just because there's just things I can't put on Instagram, like my personality and the way that it comes out here. It's fun to kind of bring you guys inside that a little bit, get inside my head, just see the intensity I train in, whether I'm in season, off season. But now is kind of where you really make the gains. Prep is where you unveil it, so you're kind of just seeing what I do months, years at a time, building what you see here. So yeah, next video I think we're gonna do a grocery haul, and I'm gonna show you guys something I don't show you very often, which is my upper body staples. So I'm excited to bring you guys along for that, but until next time, it's your girl.